We're live, bitches. We are on
Oh
Twitch. We
yeah.
are on Facebook. We're
Right.
on YouTube. Welcome
hmm
to
hmm
Hamityville Live. I'm Don. We
And
got
I'm
Clint.
Clint.
We got a very special guest. Very special guest because she's supposed to be on here 2 weeks ago. So she's
Yeah.
special. And
Yep.
she's a total fucking legend.
Total fucking legend.
It's fucking me, you sexy
Clint,
sods.
Clint,
It's no,
she's
no.
Clint, she's your girl. I'm gonna let you introduce her. Go for it.
Yeah. So with us today, we have a very special guest. We have Lauren Annetts, who is joining us today to just have a real quick chat. Talk about things that you've done, maybe some things that you've got coming up. Get your name out there a little bit here for our American audience. You know, it it appears to me when I look at things like your IMDb credits, your Facebook page, your Instagram, that the things that we can most focus on are a couple of movies that you've done so far,
Yeah,
um, your current modeling career, your love for exploring abandoned buildings, um,
love it.
your adorable son. Um,
No doubt.
so I guess what I'd like to start with first is basically get a little bit of background on you. I mean, uh, generally speaking, where do you come from, and how did you get to the point where you're at right now?
It's just been madness. So I'm from a place called Yorkshire, in United Kingdom, UK.
hmm
Um, it's just full of fields. It's like people just think we're farmers and we're not. We're just cool. But I don't really. Do you know what? It's mad how I got to this because I never ever had it as a goal or like had it as a destination as where I wanted to be. It was always just go out with Claire Bacon and Richard Bacon. Like I met those guys for urban exploring.
Speaking of which,
Um, yeah, the sexy sods. Look at her.
my
She's
bestie, go
sexy.
easy on her, boys.
Yeah, how'd you link
It's
up with
all right.
them?
I can
Since we're
I
on
can
that
handle it.
subject.
Actually, she should be saying go easy on me, go easy on you guys. Um,
We can take it.
but no, I don't know. It's all just been a big blur. But it did start with like Claire. So my modelling career wouldn't have kicked off without her. So I didn't have the confidence. Like literally, the first ever shoot I did was in this abandoned like fishery thing. I'm rubbish with history. So like on my YouTube channel, there's no history whatsoever about these places. Like, because I'm just terrible. But yeah, we were at this place and there were like a swing, and I said, "Get up there and do it." And she was like, "Why don't you have a go?" And so I did, and I literally refused to take my jeans off, my trainers. Like I was like, "I'm not taking anything off, not doing this." And so Richard took the pictures, and like at first, probably say first couple of months or maybe even to a year, absolutely hated them. Like not because of Richard's skills, because he's absolutely amazing, but like more because of I don't know, like the way I saw myself. But then it sounds funny, but I think it's all to do with being really self-conscious about the way I wear because when I was younger, I didn't have this vision. So that now all of a sudden I'm like, am I good enough? Because there's this certain thing out there of what you need to be a model. And so I just kind of stuck with it. And like I'd do this thing where I'd walk past the mirror and I'd be like, you're a sexy sod. And if I didn't believe it, like I'd still say it because eventually we're going to start clicking. And then so that like domino affected because I started liking my work. I started seeing it how obviously people had seen me. I started enjoying it. And then I don't know, it's kind of like chasing the dragon. Like you continuously like you're buzzing from a shoot and you
Mhm.
just keep chasing that. So like that's probably how I've got here. Like it's literally been a blur because I've never expected to get here and things have
Mhm.
just popped out during the way, but there's nothing going on but the rent.
Yeah, I like that, the power of positive thought. I mean, it is very important, to basically steer your life in the direction you want it to go, and
Yeah.
giving into negativity and self-doubt is never a good way to do that. So that's pretty cool. Self-talk, look at yourself in the mirror and say, you're fucking awesome. Go hit it hard today. That's
right.
that's a good way to be.
Damn right.
Yeah. I mean, there's been days where it has been shit and you do want to throw a towel in and you do have that self-doubt. Like, everybody's completely normal to have days like that. Like, it really is. But I think now, for me, moving forward, my main drive is probably to show those women out there that are not lip fillers, Botox, like Kim Kardashian kind of style. Like, do you know what I mean? Just that they're still beautiful and they're still 100% like acceptable enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want them to feel good in their own skin as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of just to be real about who you are and just own it. Like, people in my life before have always never ever been kind about the way I looked, and so I grew up with that. But now I'm like, but this is me and it makes me me. I'm different to those people. I'm going to use that as like my unique selling point moving forward. So I just want people to like accept who they are, really, because it's unique.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Me and Clint been like that. We it took us a while to get used to doing what we do. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate hearing my voice played back ever. I hate seeing myself, and it's just one of those things that I had to get used to doing.
Pretty funny how
doing
nervous we were to do our first episode.
We were fucking terrified. I mean, we were terrified. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not gonna beat around the bush there.
Yeah.
We were terrified. Our first episode went, what was it, Clint? 2.5 hours.
Oh, and we didn't even finish it. So like it descended into chaos. We had to cut off like the last 15 minutes of it and like go in with like a disclaimer. It's like, hey, we're gonna stop it here. And it's like, but this is what we want you to know about it. And
yeah.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love that because it shows that you've got passion for it. If you get nervous about it, it shows that you really want to do it.
Yeah.
And
we
it's
definitely
good.
do. We definitely do. We've met some great people that have given us kind of like you, having that positivity and saying, hey, you guys are amazing. You guys keep doing what you're doing. And it goes a long way. I mean, people don't understand that goes a long way, knowing that people are listening to you, people watch you, and they care about what you talk about. And the fact that you can kind of take it the next step and make people feel good about what they do, no matter what it is. That's
exactly.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Even
that's a good trait.
There was a random guy on the train the other day home, and like he was listening to our conversation because I don't even know. I were on a tangent. I do this thing when I'm after work. I'm like on a tangent, and we're on about someone basically just saying, "Oh, I can't do this and I can't do that," and it's like, why? What's stopping you doing that? Like, go out there. Fuck what anyone else thinks. Like, you're waking up on that morning and you're making choices for your life. They're not doing that. So just go do what you want to do. And like this guy, he jumped in and just started. He's like, do you know what? I love that. He's like, because I've heard so many people hold themselves back who are talented because of what other people's opinions are. And like a little bit of like support to each other goes a long way. And it really does. It really, really does. Whether it's your cup of tea or not, a little bit of support to someone who's really trying to do something they like, it's just a good thing to do.
I agree. Totally agree.
And it's true what you say. There's a lot of lovely ladies out there who need to have the self-confidence to be proud of who they are. I mean, there's very beautiful people in all walks of life. In fact, my mother would be very disappointed if she saw my Instagram suggestions right now, because like there are very many different things that I look at.
Oh, she's a sexy sod.
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's literally the salt of the earth kind of woman right now. Like, just love her. I will be honest. Just love her.
She's one of our favorite people, like without a shadow of a doubt. She's
and
you I'd guys are really kill close. For that woman. Like, I would kill for that woman.
Yeah. I get the impression you'd cut a bitch for her.
Cut a bitch. There you go.
Wait. I mean, me and her together, that's just something else. Don't piss us off.
Yeah. Well, I got a little bit of that. I checked out some of your YouTube channel, where you guys did some exploration of some abandoned urban buildings together.
Love it.
And that was actually pretty cool. I don't know. One of them looked like it was like an abandoned hospital or something like that.
Do you know what? I think you're on about.
Hmm.
Claire will be able to tell you. She will tell you because I'm shit. I just don't know the history to him. I'm just like, we're at another place. It's got beds and stuff. So I'm assuming it were an hospital. Just fucking bed curtains on floor. These corridors are old. Like I'm so crap. I think I'm more about. I don't know.
Richard's got you covered. Richard's got you covered.
There you go.
Yeah, because I call it knocked up all, which is like
knocked up. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember. I was trying to.
Yep.
I call it knocked up all because I just do the things like this.
Yep,
it's how I remember places.
Claire and Richard both just called you out on it.
Wait, I think that's where I actually Claire had a German short hair, right? And I was sat, don't question this, but I was sat, these guys like Richard and Sticky were trying to get in, and there was like, it were really barbed wired, so they really had to like rag it. I couldn't be asked to deal with that. I was starving, right? So I got my pack up stir fry, my homemade stir fry, and I thought, right, I'm gonna go sit in this tree at way. No one's gonna fuck with me. It's gonna be me, my stir fry, and I, right? And this guy comes like with a can of like beer, and he just looks really dodgy, and he's like, all right. And all I see is Claire walking in like a fucking bouncer, like carpets under arms, all right. Like proper and this guy just fucks off. He took one look at her and we're like, I'm off. I'm not even going to deal with that. So yeah, that was one memory from that place, like, because it was just huge. It's just all corridors.
Well, that right there seems kind of Jesus.
I could tell you so many stories about abandoned places and stuff. Honest.
Yeah. I find it really interesting, and I think I have a distorted view of it because because you guys do that so much. You had to pretend to be your girlfriend. Yeah. Well, that makes sense with the short hair walking up. What the fuck you doing, bro?
It's fucking great. She's so great. It's the facial expressions. You've just got to be there because they're so like sour. Like just fuck off. Like one of them. They're just great.
Absolutely. Yeah. So like I said, it seems like I have a distorted view of this because you've gone to so many different places, and posted them up in the pictures and the videos and things that makes me think that these abandoned buildings are just like everywhere. I mean, but maybe it's not like that. Is there like a large number of abandoned places that people go to, or is it just y'all kind of hit the same ones?
So there's like locally to me, they're the old ones that everybody hits and they're all shit. But if you drive to like Wales, which is probably about 4 or 5 hour drive, them places are amazing. So we went to this Tudor style like grand hotel and it just went on for fucking forever. There were like a gold fountain in it. In one side the electricity was still on. We went to this other guy's, like it were an old man's kind of like mansion house, but he had collected old aeroplane parts and old car parts. Cars, so I was buzzing when I saw a magazine from like 1940s of cars and a full collection. So like outside of where I am is so much better, but you can still get good quality within a drive's distance if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I think more now when I'm doing that, I'm looking more for a back shot rather than the urbex, because obviously when I'm doing modeling, I'm thinking of what can I hang off and what's gonna look good.
Is there much of like one of the things that I wondered with that sort of thing, is there ever like a big like vagrant presence, like people just like crashing in these abandoned places and just...
vagabonds?
There's quite a bit people come in, and like sometimes there were one occasion where the photographer had to stand on the door and ask them how old they were before they came in. It's like ID first. You're not seeing this. Do you know what I mean?
What is it, a fucking
But,
club? I mean,
Yeah, right. Would fucking pay for
it's
admission?
just
What the
like,
fuck?
yeah, they're just like kids and stuff just walking in and out, or you'll get like, sometimes you've got your druggies. They're not the issue. You'd think they would be the issue, but they take themselves off into a little corner and they just leave you. They leave you be. If you leave them, they'll leave you. Like, it's just one of them. But yeah, I'd say most of them are not very popular. Like, you can find some quiet places, but then there's the odd few where you just know for a fact if you go, you might as well just not bother.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was curious, if there was any additional danger elements to it, because I know you walk into an abandoned place, it's like you could have like broken glass, you could have like fallen down, panels or ceilings, floors that aren't
Yeah.
steady, things like that. So you could seriously get hurt in a place like that. I was just wondering if there was like a human element, like if you had to like really be careful of like the people that show up.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of dangerous ones that I've been to where I don't know if Claire were with me on this occasion, but I actually like cracked my head open. But that was down to me being a bit stupid. But like there's so many where I've like fell through a little bit of a floor, or like it's one of them. You go in. I think it's more feel the room, get a feel for the room. So you walk in, you look around, and you think, this is not that bad. Whereas sometimes I've gone to a place before, gone back 3 times, gone back again, and I've been like, I need to get the fuck out of here. This is not cool. So I think it's more feeling for the room, like, rather than looking at it. Because, honest, sometimes I've looked at a floor and thought, that's fine. That's solid, that. And then, boom, see ya.
Jesus.
Bye, Lauren. She's gone.
Now, one thing I was curious about, I don't think I asked Claire either when she was talking about it, but when you guys started doing this, was this ever like supposed to turn into any kind of like paranormal thing? Were you guys ever really like, was it ever in your head like walking into these places, hey, we hope something happens? Or, Clint just brought it up too with like squatters. You don't have to worry. Like some people worry about like paranormal shit. Man, real people are scarier than fucking ghosts any day of the week.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think it would never for me something like that. For me, it would just, I saw someone do it. I started doing it. Really enjoyed doing it. I just got my new car at the time, which it was my dream car. So I just wanted to drive that and kept finding places, and it just kept just going like that. But I think I 100% agree that people are more scarier than any other situation. I've been in places where there's been squatters. They're just not very kind, are they?
No, they're pretty terrifying, actually.
Yeah. And sometimes I can humour it. Like, I can go in and be like, oh, sorry about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll leave you to it. But no, they're just not nice. You can't. Just got to stay away.
This is probably a true statement. You better be scared of you guys rather than.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, if someone gives me a bit of lip, I'm definitely not going to be like, I'm really sorry and leave. I'm going to be like, hang on a minute, wind it jumping down. I'm trying to get on with you here. I'm not here to bother you. You don't need to bother me. But it's just, it depends how good the place is, to be honest. If it's somewhere where I really want that footage, I'll can have a little bit of a. Claire will do it. She'll stand there all just like, and I'll just be a little backup. Occasionally I'll be like, what she said. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what she tells me. So, but yeah, no. Yeah, it's just I've got a love and hate relationship for urban exploring. I think I hate it because of the community and the people that are in it nowadays. It's a little bit bitchy and school playgroundy. Yeah. But I love what it is, because you go somewhere and you escape your own reality and go into somebody else's reality back in time. And it's just really cool to like a time machine. It's like being a kid and going out on adventures again, but as an adult.
I could see that. That's true. Yeah, because then you kind of get to use your imagination. Like, what, like what was this place? What kind of people were here? What was this place really used for? Yeah, and you can just use your imagination as an adult.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it when they leave like belongings, like clothes and letters and pictures, because you can really then put it all together.
Mhm.
And it's just, I love it. It's really cool.
Yeah. I was curious a little bit about the legality of exploring some of those places, because I know here in America, like even if it's an abandoned building, somebody still owns the property, and there's still the
Yeah.
real potential of being arrested, if you're caught, basically trespassing inside. I didn't know if it was kind of like that, or if they were a bit more lenient on that over there.
I think they are a little bit more lenient, to be honest. Like, I
Yeah.
think personally, I've only ever been caught, but I've managed to stop it before the police came, if you know what I mean. But I've heard a few friends have been arrested for it, but I don't know if that's because they were being dicks. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
if someone went into a property like and just taking pictures, you can see they're not being dicks and taking pictures. Surely you'd just ask them to leave politely, give them a warning. Do you know what I mean? Let them off the go.
right.
And I think
So,
that's what they do here. They just give you a little slap on the hand. Don't do that again. Naughty.
yeah, if you're being, cool about it and you have a conversation, it's like, oh, hey, sorry, I just wanted to get these pictures. They'd be
Yeah.
more understanding. You'd negotiate a little bit.
Yeah. I reckon if you've got the right attitude and
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's Richard's better with the legal side of it because
Oh,
I
okay.
just never get caught, you see.
Yeah,
That's
what it
half the
is.
battle.
I just don't do that, getting caught shit. I'm off. I'm
Right.
hiding in the corner quietly like a little shadow, like Gollum.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Damn
Just
right.
don't be seen.
Yep.
Just stay still and they'll not see you. Like,
Mhm.
you'll just fucking be invisible. It's fine.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did see that your YouTube channel did transition a little bit into the modeling aspect of things. So you did some outdoor shoot. I was a bit surprised to hear you say, "Hey, watch the video to the end. I'll get my dick out." And I was even more shocked when you did. So I mean. Yeah, that was a crazy video. So I mean, maybe I'll post that link up so people can check that out.
Yeah, I highly recommend people check my dick out because it is so cool. And even better fact, right? Claire, Mrs. Chuffing S the Clown, has got the same dick as me. In fact, hers is better. I've got dick envy of her dick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's
What are you saying? Hers is bigger?
Yeah.
hers is
And
better.
I would, but the thing is, everybody knows my dick's the biggest one in Urbex. But now she's been branded with the biggest one. But it's because I love her that I thought, do you know what? You have the biggest one. I'll represent the little ones. I've got this.
That's
Our
very
viewership
sweet.
just went up at least 102%.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
shit just skyrocketed now.
So, yeah, I'll clarify a little bit. I'm talking about a tattoo. It's not a real
Tattoo,
penis.
of
So,
course.
Yeah.
Of
I'll
course.
get it out later. Keeps them watching. If I show you all now, you're all going to bugger off. So it just keeps people, they want to sit and see that penis, so it's fine.
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
that's a
Claire's got
story.
naked.
that's definitely a story. And keep in mind, I mean, when people
Let's
watch
hit
us,
that head on.
when people watch us, they see two dicks anyway. So it's not like they don't see
Yeah,
dicks on
exactly.
the show. I mean, they see us, so
Honest.
they're like, I'm
Yeah,
two
dick
dickheads.
one
I've
and
got
dick
a,
two.
I've got a penis colouring book and everything. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Got like mandalas in it and stuff, and it's all artistic and pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So I wind down after work.
Okay, so hers is bigger, and then she wants apparently show me the D.
I will show you the D. I've just realised I've got leggings on, so the D's like it's stuck
come
to
on,
my leg.
come on, Claire.
But
We're not gonna make her. I'm not gonna make her fight.
later
to
on,
show the D.
I will get my D out. But at the minute, it's stuck to my leg because it's kind of warm.
This is incredible. I know goddamn well people
great.
heard us say tattoo, and they are still going.
I know they
what
did.
The fuck?
Yeah.
They don't even care at this point. They
It's
don't
great
care.
when I'm having that
It is
conversation.
rather humid,
It's
isn't it?
great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic when people listen at the wrong time and they're looking at me and you can see them being like,
"What the fuck?
Like what?" And I'm like, yeah, you heard that right.
Yep. I have banana balls. I can peel it off my leg. What happens when you get humid and your balls get stuck to your leg?
I think it's great. I'm going to get a tea bag next to match for Richard. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Speaking of Richard. Yeah.
Well, me and Richard are gonna get a tea bag.
Okay, that sounds good.
I swear to
It's gonna-
God, we need to just go over there. We just need to go.
That
I need to
sounds like
see
a
this
blast.
person.
Maybe we need to come there because he is shit. I'll be honest. It's good. It is good because I felt got to be nice about it, Olivia. But it's shit at the same time. The food, shit. I want big versions like you guys get.
Oh.
Jeez,
Yeah.
well,
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus. You come here, you'll gain 15 pounds in a week, and
I'm
but it
about
will
that.
be
I'll take that.
delicious and a wonderful experience. But you gotta be careful where you go. So I mean, every place is different, and there's good places and bad places,
Yeah.
like even in spots that are known for something. Like I had the most amazing cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. One time I went to Philadelphia, and I went to one of the really old local spots, and I went there again recently, and I went by they've got a market there where they were serving cheesesteaks. Like, oh fuck, I gotta get another Philly cheesesteak because I'm right here. Go in there. They're serving it up with, like the processed steak and meat and so forth. I was so fucking
Fuck with that.
disappointed.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Man?
I was
Yeah.
so disappointed. I said I could have done that shit at home.
Yeah, I
So
go one home and did that.
Exactly.
So-
I'm not paying to have that
Yeah.
bullshit. Make it
Yeah.
from scratch.
you really got to know the place, and where the good spots are. So
Yep.
it would have helped me a
I
lot.
just want to
if
go somewhere where there's fuckloads of meat, like ribs, brisket, fucking.
Oh
just
well,
give me it all.
we can take her to a Brazilian steakhouse. Bam.
There's tons of local places like that. There's little mom and pop shops, where people do their own meat smoking, and they do barbecue, and it's the type of
Oh my
thing where
God.
it's they only make a certain amount for the day.
Yeah.
So it's you got to get there early,
There's a place
because
up here
once
that
they
does
run
that
out,
called
they're
Hammerdale's.
done. They
Yep.
close the doors,
I'd be
But, I
there.
mean-
I'd camp out. I would literally camp in front of the door to be
Mhm.
there fucking first.
But
I
those are
love
some
food.
of the
I made a very nice steak in Middle Woods last night on a skillet, and I built my own fire. And
Oh,
oh
wow.
my God, it was the nicest fucking steak I've ever had. I do say so myself. Yeah, we are off to America.
Yeah, let's
We
go.
need to do it.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm gonna have a right trip because I've got to visit family over there. I've got to fucking eat loads of food.
You got
Where's your
family,
family
over
at
here?
over here?
I'd love to tell you whereabouts, but
Ah.
I'm shit. So,
Oh,
um,
so you don't know. All right.
I've got some in America and I've got some in Canada.
Mhm.
That's as much as I fucking know. I've got
That's okay.
Australia as well,
Oh damn.
Oh,
but I've still not been to these places. Honest, I need to be setting off now for that food.
Let's
yeah.
go.
I don't even
I
think
might have to
I've
call
been
in
to
work.
Right.
a Brazilian steakhouse. That sounds
Well,
awesome.
I tried to get Clara to come on here, but apparently someone got somebody drunk last night, and
Yeah,
Yeah, she keeps blaming me for that,
She,
but
1000%
you know what?
blamed your
I'll
ass.
allow it. I'll allow it. I did.
What did you
drag her
do?
on to-
I'll give you something.
all I
It
did
takes
was
a
have
lot
her onto
for
the
Mrs.
show, and I
Bits to
kept
be
her up way
stewing.
past her bedtime, and she drank a whole bunch. So I'll own it. That's my fault. I did it.
It takes an awful lot to get her in that state, so you should be proud. I'm still yet to wit
Yeah.
well.
She gave me the impression I should be ashamed.
Oh, she's said it.
No, I think you should be
Multiple times.
proud. I'm her best mate. I think you should be fucking proud. Not many people can write her off like that.
Yeah.
She writes them off.
But in fairness, she seemed to be having a good time.
Well, then
Exactly.
It's all that matters.
Exactly. She will love in life.
Don't
That's
do
not
what
with
I
me.
do. Don't do what I do, where I just get drunk and just
Oh,
disappear.
Jesus.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do that, but this is the
Yeah.
thing. It's not a good disappear.
Yeah,
No, it's a
no.
bad disappear. I woke
Yeah,
up on my floor the next day.
Yeah, it
There's
was
a reason why I've got the words plot twist tattooed next to the penis.
okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, explain that a little bit.
My life is me and Mrs. Bakes. I call her Mrs. Bakes, by the way. It's Claire. But shit. My life's a plot twist. Like everybody says that I should start doing a vlog called The Life of Lauren in brackets lol.
Mhm.
Because
Nice.
the amount of fucking stories that I've got, are just random. I probably can't even say them on here because they're just rude. But life's just a plot twist for me. Like, it's never boring, put it that way. I could write a book.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Maybe you ought to.
Well,
do
maybe
that.
one day you should.
I might do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a long book. I hope everyone's
Mhm.
ready for a good read.
Yeah.
But
Pre-order that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get them a book. I'll get a book written of all the bullshit. To be honest, I'm kind of like venturing. There's a few things that I'm venturing into that are coming up that are quite new to me, and I'm really excited to do.
Mhm.
And if that goes to plan, I might start doing it more, which might lead into something else. So
Fantastic.
I'm hoping
Okay.
these plans are gonna go.
Well, keep us
to
in the
plan.
know. That way, everybody else can know.
Yeah. Is that all you're allowed to say? Just hint
Oh
at it?
no, I'll tell Kim what me.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered.
Well, I'm
So
interested. I mean, you brought it up.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
do.
what are your future
yeah,
plans?
so basically in September I've been booked to mentor some girls because I've never done modelling. So obviously in terms of like posing and stuff, but we're gonna do the makeup for and I'm just really excited because like in this industry you get a lot of dickheads who like to take advantage of new models and the vulnerability. And so if I can obviously, if I do well with it, I'd like to carry it on and potentially look to maybe opening my own studio to offer that. Because I want a
Nice.
safe place for models to come where they can feel at ease. They don't have to worry about if the photographer's going to get all weird. I want them to
Yeah.
be able to enjoy the experience.
That's a really
So
good
I'm gonna
idea.
be, I'm
That's a
I'm gonna be
fantastic idea.
working on a little plan. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most people they'll get buried. Like people that don't care about the up and comers or
Oh,
new
yeah,
new
yeah.
models. They'll just bury them. People that don't care, they'll
Yeah,
get the
exactly.
shovel out and bury them and never even hear of them.
Yeah, they're just like the amount of times I've heard fucking shit stories where models have been forced to stop what they're doing because somebody's just a dick. And it's like,
Mhm.
I call people out for that. I don't care. I've written magazine articles on model safety and like worked with Twisted Edge Mag. We created like a blacklist and an email where people can go to speak out if they want the support. But I'm really big on that because I absolutely hate it, hearing stories where someone's got really excited to go do a shoot, and yes, somebody's been paid really good money to do that shoot. They've walked away feeling absolutely vulnerable as shit because somebody's just a knob. And I
Yeah.
just, if I can't put a stop to that happening, I'd like
Yeah.
to try and like prevent it from happening by getting myself in there and trying to get them to come to the safe place essentially to get
Yeah.
things started.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really
fantastic.
good
Yeah,
idea
that
because,
is. That really is.
and apart from that, it's I would expect, the nature of that business to have a lot of like predatory minded people,
That's
where
Yeah.
they
kind of
would
what
want to
kind of what
coerce or manipulate, a
that's
model.
that's what Claire just
Yeah.
said.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, too many.
Um, yeah. And
And
to
it's
offer
like,
some mentoring and knowledge and some protection from that, I think is a really cool thing.
Definitely.
yeah, I think it wouldn't just be about like come and watch me pose and that's how you do it. I'd give them tips on obviously what to do to ensure that you're safe, like the things such
Yeah.
as if the photographer's picking you up, take a picture of his reg plate and send it to your friend. Like
Mhm.
get your
Yeah.
location on. You know what I mean? Like do your checks before. If he's got references, message them models, message other models that he's worked with. Like don't feel like you're being extra by doing that. Because by
Right.
doing that, it's you're saving yourself essentially and always take someone with you for that first shoot. Always have someone, a chaperone, anyone, because they're not going to do shit while someone's there. And if they do, you've got someone there.
Yep.
You're not on
Right.
your own.
Right.
But they're kind of like really important things because if you don't do that, you're fucked. If anything, if the worst happens, and it's
Right.
really shit that you've got to think that way.
I was going to say that's what's even
No,
worse.
you're
Is
right.
that
It's
but
sad that you
you're
have to
right
think
about
that
it.
way,
Yeah,
but you
it
do
is.
have to think that way. So
Yeah.
You are.
it's nice that you're trying to spread that message and help people. So that's really
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
cool.
no,
You mentioned Twisted Edge. You just had a cover recently with
I
them, didn't you?
did.
Yeah.
Exciting.
You said
It's
that's your
on my
first
wall.
cover, huh?
It
Yeah.
is. It's my
Yeah.
first cover. And I'm even more excited because I've got the Slutty the Clown Twisted Edge magazine over there. So I've got me and my best mate on the cover.
You know, I bet I've seen that one, but I haven't seen it recently, so I'll have to go back and look at that again. The Twisted Edge cover.
The Slutty the Clown one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a sec.
All right.
Right, so my ring light's not doing us justice here, but Mrs. Bacon with the ring light. I can't hide it. Damn it. But Slutty the Clown. So we've got that one. And then we've got mine on the wall. Great. And then we've got this is another one that I was in. It's like Swing magazine. I were in this one, but there's quite a few to be honest.
This is why I do this. This is why I love having this.
Yeah. So there's a spread on the inside. You're one of the models on the inside.
Yes. So I did.
But boom. There's Miss Bacon.
There it is.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Bacon, Slutty the Clown, sexy bitch.
That's a really cool cover.
Absolutely, that cover's badass.
It's fucking sick, isn't it?
It is awesome.
Like, I'm sorry, but if I dressed up like that, I'd like a knob. She just makes it look so real and cool.
She is fucking amazing.
I doubt that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Not honest. I could do. Yeah. I can literally do. I can do Joe Exotic with no makeup on. I can transform myself into Joe Exotic in like 30 seconds flat, and it's fucking depressing.
That's depressing.
It's depressing. I'm sure Mrs. Bacon will send you some video to show you because she'll have it. I sent her it the other day. She were having a bit of a down day, so I dressed up as Joe Exotic twerking and said, "How will I have a financial?"
Claire, Claire, you better send that shit to us in Messenger.
I don't know. I
see that. Show your the cover you just had up because I had Claire's blown up. So show yours again.
Yeah.
Mine's up here on wall.
Or whatever one you were showing.
Yeah.
We were showing.
If you wanted to grab it, you could get it off her Facebook page. It's like right there.
I figured.
Yeah, I pinned it because I'm right proud.
Mm.
I'm like, everybody look at this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got like inside spread on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's quite a few pages of it, but you know, it's all exciting. But I did the model safety, obviously. I've done a few other pictures in Twisted Edge. I did another magazine called SARS, and there's one called Swing. I can't keep up with him at the minute, which is really good. It's quite fun.
That's good.
It's nice to have.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Slutty the Clown. You had a role in that. Basically, a starring role in that.
Starring, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, granted, the cast was small, but I mean, it's like you were like on screen, you know.
I know.
Almost more than
Why
she
didn't
was.
I bloody ask questions?
What's that?
Why didn't I ask questions before saying yes to that one?
Why would you ask questions? That sounds like an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, don't ask questions for that one.
Just I do. For it. I mean, I did leave it actually tortured. Like that weren't. Do you know the scene where you know I die a bit?
Mm-hmm.
I were actually fucking really mortified in real life at that point. Like I was done. I was like, I just want to go home. This is fucking. I've just been beat up by my best friend with fucking weird objects, shot in tits with Nerf guns. It's freezing. I smell like shit. I'm covered in blood. It's pissing it down. I want to go home.
Yeah.
That last part weren't acting. That were genuine. I was like, fuck.
You were fucking done.
When we spoke to her, she did paint it as a very miserable place to be.
Oh yeah, she did not pull punches. She made that shit sound like
cold
it was
and raining.
Miserable.
I heard that quite a bit while we had that conversation. So yeah.
It was literally like fucking my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just wet. It were like -5 degrees. The canister of gas in the kettle, we had to warm that up before we could make the kettle because it froze. It was that cold. We're in a fucking tent. Like at this point, I got an abscess as well. So like I look like Quagmire.
Oh my God.
It's fine. We've got to do this. She's my fucking best friend. She works her ass off, right? So I'm like, mate, fucking abscesses aside, I'm going for this. I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
And then I was just more concerned about where my next bit of food were coming from the whole time, if I'm honest, because it's just fucking me. I'm always hungry. But yeah, it was cold. But do you know what? Now looking back on it, I don't think too much about the temperatures, and I look back at all the fun memories that we made doing it because they were fucking hilarious. Like, I got to hit some Teletubbies that were mine from when I were a baby with a dick bat. Did I ever think I was going to do that? No.
That was a pretty good scene.
That was a great fucking scene, actually.
And I picked up something in that scene. Don, did you see the movie?
Yep.
Okay.
I own the limited edition, of course.
Oh, that's right. Did you catch the Necronomicon on the mantelpiece?
I did. I was going to bring it up.
Pretty cool.
That was fucking awesome.
I wonder if there's some sort of crossover here. I mean, if there's
dude,
some
universes, man. I'm telling you, that's just
magic that powers Slutty the Clown or something like that. Because I got the impression watching that film that she was more of like a supernatural character, almost like a demonic entity type.
Yep.
Was that kind of the idea there?
Do you know what? It's so hard to describe what kind of vibe, because it's Claire's brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way to describe it. So it's just Claire's thoughts and creativity and brain in a movie. Like, she shocks me every time. She's so creative. So like, she's got so many personas, and literally when she says, she makes them real quick. I mean, we could be having a conversation. We should say, you should do that. Boom, it's created in 5 seconds after that. Like, she's just so talented with creating stuff. So I think it were meant to come across as herself, but like a creative version. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up to explain, but that's the only way to explain it.
No, we get it. 100%. That's a good way to put it, actually.
But
it's her, but it's not her. I mean, that's
it's fucking 100% her. Like, it's so normal. Like she says, it's so normal. I will walk to the shops with her dressed as a clown, and I'm like, why are people looking at you? I'm like, what's the fucking problem? Because I keep forgetting that it's not normal to have a best friend walking around with you dressed as a clown, apparently. But to me, that's fucking real normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would that it were more normal.
I think it's cool as shit.
Like to see that more.
I told my son,
Lauren, I think it's fucking badass.
Yeah.
So we were on, like, I said to my son, I said, look, if anybody ever like kidnapped you or anything, or any strangers ever got you, tell them to look up Claire Bacon on IMDb and tell them to watch the first movie that comes up.
Bringing that kid
You'll come back, son.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You've got this. You are fucking safe, okay?
Yeah, that's a fucking fact.
Literally is. I was actually terrified a little bit. At first, I was actually fucking mortified of Slutty the Clown. But now I'm alright with it. It's my best friend, so it's my other best friend, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
something
something
cool
else.
Look.
Yeah, she's something else.
She is. And I was fucking so honoured to be in that film. Like you said, when you're given that opportunity with your best mate, you don't even ask questions, which I should have, because I got smacked up with some pretty weird objects.
Nah, there are worse things.
You and the other girl too, right?
Yeah, the other girl got fucking blasted with shit too.
She got
she got it more brutal than me though. She got it way more fucking brutal than me.
Was crazy.
But that's probably because Claire knows I would have stood up and gone nope and just walked out. I'd have been like, and I'm out. But that shit, I'm off. She did. She took it. Like the bit where she's been hit with a bat, that were real. I was at the other end on watch art, and I heard her screaming. I thought, do I fucking help, or is this part of film? Like, is this real?
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's good. It looks so good.
Oh, it's a gorgeous movie.
And
it's shot.
Evidently, they talked about it, so it's like it just wasn't coming across on camera first, and then she's like, okay, well, just go for it then. They're like, you sure? We need the shot. So I mean, boom. It sounds to me like everybody made a sacrifice for the art. So I mean, that's
we all
amazing.
just fucking dug in. We all just dug deep, got through it. I think we just had his little humorous one-liners from each and every one of us that got us through it, and we just made it a really what would be like a gloomy situation just into something fun. Even though it was cold, we stuck fucking warm patches to his clothes and shit, and had hot water bottles. We just got on with it. Like it's what we do.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Me and Claire are like that. Me and Claire will just get the fuck on with it. Like if it's freezing and you want us to do something, we'll get on with it. If it's hottest day chuffing you, we'll get on with it. Like it's just you just got to do things sometimes. When you want to get some out of it, you've got to put in.
Yeah, that's almost like a military mindset. I've heard it mentioned before. I've heard some American people say, "Embrace the suck."
Yeah,
which basically means, okay, this is horrible. Figure out how you're going to deal with it and move on.
yeah, exactly. There's no point like stressing over a situation because you're stressing yourself twice. Like you might as well just fucking, all right, this is happening. Sucks dick a little bit. But how are we going to deal with this? Are we just going to move forward? Are we going to sit and fucking dwell on it and go nowhere? Like you might as well just crack on.
I figure out how to do this whole one, Clint, because
You've got to go for it.
here we go. I don't know how to do it, but we're gonna try.
How to do?
Oh no, because apparently they sent me the shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hold on, I gotta get the. That's so. This is
okay. This is Joe Exotic then, huh?
No.
Yeah. How will I ever financially recover from this?
Jesus Christ!
That's
fucking fantastic.
I love it.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's quite depressing that I can turn myself into him in 30 seconds.
But I bet it cheered her right up.
I feel like reaching out to him. I feel like saying, look, mate, if you need somebody to jump in when you're a bit tired, I'm here.
Here we go.
There you go.
Call me Lauren Exotic.
Shoot better than fucking Joe Exotic did. So
yeah.
I'll give him some fashion tips, mate. I'll lend him my wig that I cut up into a mullet to look like him. I was going to go dressed to work like that for a fancy dress. But I don't give a shit. I was going to get on public transport dressed like that.
Hold up.
That sounds wonderful.
This is even more.
Oh,
we got
no.
another one here.
Boom,
Oh,
boom.
no. Oh, no.
That's just fucking incredible. I mean,
I was doing it to.
I mean, that is just fucking perfect.
Don't ask what we're doing because I don't fucking know, but it was just funny.
God damn.
You are a trip. That is funny.
That is brilliant. That is fucking amazing. God damn.
It's just what we do when we're bored. Sometimes I've just got to be a dick. And I don't do.
I could think of that shit when I was bored.
Well, when you apparently look like him. You know what I mean? I looked in the mirror and thought, you look really like Joe Exotic. At that day, I didn't say you were a sexy sod, and I should have.
Yeah, really. I don't think I would have ever had that thought. Why would you ever have that thought? Hey, you look like Joe Exotic.
Don't know, because I don't know.
I would have never ever thought that either.
I just thought, fucking hell, you're looking a bit Joe Exotic-y today. And then it just went, pin, I could probably do this. And I put Tash on and everything. And unfortunately, I looked like his fucking doppelganger. I was a bit offended, but like over the moon.
Fuck it.
I didn't know how to take it.
Take it for what it is. You look like Joe Exotic, and your bestie loves it.
Exactly. I might even start taking bookings, to be honest.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? Why not?
Oh yeah. Impersonations, like celebrity look-alike show up. Aww.
You're so beautiful.
She's big and you're so cute, bless you. I love her to bits, mate. She's fucking
She's
great.
apparently really sick today, and we throw out a please get better soon. She
needs
yes,
Mr. Bacon's fluffy dressing gown. That's what she needs.
My fault. I
video of that.
I did it all, and I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm sorry.
You're a dick. You're such a dick, Clint. Jesus.
Honest.
I thought I was just talking about dinosaurs. That's what I thought.
Well, you were, but at the same time. She was
My
going.
fucking phone dies for
Yeah.
one night, and look what's happened to
Look
her.
what you fucking did, man.
Yeah.
Broke
She
Slutty the
lost,
Clown.
she lost contact with you, and it's like all chaos ensued.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's one of
It
those things
like,
you ask your bestie for permission on that one. Like, should I do this? And she didn't, and now she's paying for it. So,
I love how hard she goes. It's great. I love seeing
Mhm.
my best mate pissed. It's funny.
that's fantastic.
It is
Because
funny.
I always sit there with my cup of tea. Like I always try, because they call me Granny Barnsley because it's where I'm from.
Hmm.
And I'm basically always there with my cup of tea, my glasses on, my little blanket while everyone's getting pissed and having a laugh. And I still have a laugh, but I just love my tea.
Fuck it.
Tea and coffee.
Oh, we gotta have coffee. Like,
Mm.
gotta have coffee.
Coffee's my weakness.
Clint's the only motherfucker I know that can drink coffee like all
Any time
day
of day.
long.
Doesn't matter.
I'm talking like we've been at
10
conventions.
minutes
He
before
stops.
bed, I can have a cup. Yep.
He stops. Hey, is there coffee in there? I'm like, dude, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, okay. He don't give a
Doesn't
shit.
fucking matter. You can have it
You
anytime.
gotta do it. I'd literally, because I work in like sales, so all I do is drink coffee or like an energy drink, which is probably really bad, but fuck it. Do you know what I mean? I need that high energy. So I'm like an auction person on phone. I'm like, like it's, I just fucking go for it. But I love coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee gets me through life.
She does bring up a good point there.
Coffee's great.
She does bring up a really good point there.
Man.
Yeah, I called her out on the group.
She did another podcast.
She did another podcast.
Which I still have to listen to.
Yeah,
And,
which we're going to listen to. But we were like, I was like, are you cheating? Are you cheating on Hamityville? And man, it was just like, I should never fucking said that.
What is this?
I was like, what
How dare you?
Mhm.
I know.
But
How
like
dare you, Mrs. Bates?
But
How dare
I
you?
want people to know who the fuck she is. So be on every podcast you can be, my
Yeah,
love.
absolutely. Get your name out there, which is part of what we're trying to do. So I mean, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna share it as much as we can. Obviously, you guys will get a link, and you can share it everywhere you can.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll share the shit out of it.
That's great.
Right.
See, what helps you helps us. That's great.
Exactly.
Help each other
That's how
out.
it works. That's how it can works.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was really cool seeing that movie come together. And I did catch it recently because back when we talked to her, I hadn't seen it yet, but I have since seen it, and I thought it was a pretty good flick. I liked it. It was enjoyable. It was a pretty fun ride, and I was really super surprised to catch a little bit of Richard Bacon at the end there. He had a brief moment on screen, which pretty sure he got killed, and I'm always disappointed when it's an off-screen kill, but but that's okay.
It's rude.
Yeah.
It's just
right.
rude.
It's rude. It is.
It is rude. I'll just fucking say it, Harry. It's rude because Mr. Bacon is amazing and he needs more than bloody an off fucking camera kill. He's absolutely sick.
Yeah. He walks on for 2 seconds. All I hear him say is, "What the fuck?" And then Slutty's like sneaking up right behind him. And we're like, well, he's getting his ass killed,
Yeah, right. He's fucking dead.
And they didn't even show it.
I thought that was really rude, but that's just me. I get myself in trouble because I always have no filter. So I'll be like, no, that's fucking rude. He just grafted his ass off to get 2 seconds on the screen. Rude.
Yeah.
I do. I get myself in trouble all the time. Claire will tell you.
I get in trouble too. Clint has to reel me in.
Yeah, if I work for Claire, do you know she dreads it when I go on nights out when I'm on my own? Because she's like, oh, I'm not there to look after you, Lauren. And it's always tits up but ending it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to respond to that one, but I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with that. But
it's great. It is great. I need my best mate to keep me grounded because otherwise I'm a liability.
That mouth. Oh, and we got Yorkshire tea.
I've got
a
Yorkshire gold, me, Richard. Yorkshire fucking gold.
Yeah.
Tits up
fucking legend.
Out. Jesus.
Fucking legend.
Damn.
So
I fucking love it. No, we're
My
good.
phone's. I'm just gonna warn you that my phone's doing weird shit, which it hadn't done before. But I
Oh.
kind of like it because it's keeping me on edge of life
Mhm.
at the moment. Do you know
Surprise,
what I mean?
surprise.
It's just flashing. The battery's just flashing like this, even though it's charged.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ. It's gonna,
Oh,
this
we
shit's
better
gonna,
hurry up then.
yeah,
Yeah.
hurry up.
No,
So this
fuck it.
transitioned into a second movie.
She said, fuck it.
So Carnal Monsters, I watched that also. Basically a reprisal of your character from Slutty the Clown. So the two of you, both of you, showed up for Carnal Monsters, and I found that really weird. It's like I was trying to wrap my head around it. It almost seemed like, well, was it kind of like a dream sequence? Did it like not really happen? I mean, like I watched both of them get murdered on screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, if you watch, there's like a final scene at the end. It's like, well, suddenly they're like leaving the place, putting their clothes on and so forth. And I'm like, well, fuck, they're alive. What's going on here? And then you got a whole second movie after that.
Yeah, I think what it was meant to be is like following on, but at the same time, like I completely understand what you're saying because that was my thoughts. Even though I'm in it, like that was my thoughts. Because when you're in it, you're in it. It's different to watching it. Do you know what I mean? So like,
what is she saying here?
I don't know.
Claire said,
I don't know.
I'm not in it. No idea.
No, you're in I'm sure you're in the intro to it.
They did borrow some footage from Slutty the Clown.
For the intro of it.
To put into
then
the
make
beginning.
it.
I was gonna ask.
Make it make sense.
I was gonna ask if she had a brief moment at the end of the film, because like at the end of the movie, like there's somebody, a short-haired blonde woman in a chair where her back is to the camera, and you walk in basically to kill her with what looks like a machete, and I was like, wait a minute, is that her?
Nope.
I wasn't sure.
She said no.
I have watched it, by the way, but I'm not sure.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
I got Claire's commentary over here.
I'll go back and look again.
It's hilarious. Just watching these fuckers over here, it's hilarious.
Honest.
Yeah.
I'm really shit with stuff like this, mate. I'll never be a movie star. I'll never do like interviews and stuff that be like, so tell us about your film. I'll be like, I were there. I turned up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did some acting and shit. And then got a film.
Yeah. Do you have any aspirations to do more? I mean, will you pursue acting at all moving forward, or was this kind of just some favors you were doing for friends?
Do you know what? It were a bit like favors I were doing for friends, but I think if I ever got that opportunity, like I've been asked to, like, if I want to be in more, and I once again just went, yeah, and just didn't ask questions, but it's fine, we moved. Yeah. So I think I will take it, like if it comes, but I think I'm more focused on my modelling right now. However, I think I'd want to try and do the blog that we're on about earlier about the life of Lauren. I need to figure it out because I can't exactly video my whole fucking life. So I don't know whether to do something on what past experiences that have happened already. But then I don't want to be reenacting shit. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be the life of Lauren.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've just got to work on it, I think. I want drawing board with that. But
you could get a pair of video glasses or a GoPro.
I'd actually do that, you know. I'd actually fucking do that because it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
It would be worth it for you guys. Because everyone's like, Jesus, I see some weird shit in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's either that funny. Or pay somebody to follow you around filming you. You know what I mean? It's
I'd feel very extra. Can you imagine what I'd be like? Stop. What are you following me for?
Stop.
Can you stop fucking putting that camera in my face?
Fired. Fired. Lauren, we've only been filming for 5 minutes.
Who ordered this guy?
Right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think modeling's my main thing right now. Yeah. But definitely, if I get opportunities given to me, I'll take them because I'm that kind of way out. I just think, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not? I've got nothing stopping me, so.
And those worlds seem to coexist a bit. I mean, because I mean,
Mhm.
you did the movies, and of course you do the modeling thing, but then there's that area in between with like music videos where
Yeah,
you've got a couple of those. So, and one of which I
um,
think was a music video for the band that did the music for Carnal Monsters.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was crazy, that one. So we're like on. I didn't know the song, didn't have a clue about the song, never heard it at all.
Hmm.
We got it played once, and then it was
Yeah.
like go. And they put
Yeah.
me right. I'm a twerker. I'm not a fucking. I can do a good right. I can do a good 2-step and a mosh. Right, I can do that.
Okay.
But when
All
I'm in
right.
flats, I'm not on fucking crates.
Hmm.
But they put me right at the front, and I'm thinking I can't twerk to this music. I don't even know where it's going.
Yeah.
Like I don't know when the key's changing. So I just fucking got my boobs out and just swung them about, and I thought that'd be fine, distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nobody's
Um,
gonna be like, "Hey, stop her."
yeah, stop that, will you? But
Well, you weren't the only one with that idea. I mean, there was
exactly, it
at least
works.
two others.
It
You
fucking
know.
works. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
what was bizarre was we went to a film premiere, um, and we watched that music video on the cinema in a cinema full of people. And I'm sat at the front being like, oh my God, all these people are looking at my tits right now. And I'm sat here watching them. This is great. Um, yeah, that was surreal. That were a bit weird. Kind of liked it. But back to the film, like, yeah, it were really fun filming it. Like, it was fun.
Hmm.
It were fun, but also exhausting.
Yeah.
But I got
But-
to be a bit badass in it.
oh, absolutely.
And I liked that.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
why Claire likes to be badass.
Yeah. Stalking people down, basically killing them brutally. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you want to do that? I mean,
Yeah, I would want to do
You
that.
know,
that's a
when
cool
it's just a
role.
normal Saturday night, it's
Yeah,
great.
right. Damn
Yeah.
right.
You know, I mean, that one,
Yeah,
I think
no.
they spent a little bit more money on it. There was explosions and stuff. I see barrels flying up in the air. You know what I mean? It's
It was madness. There was just everything going off. There were explosions and just everything.
Mhm.
It's a good budget.
But it
You
was
can blow shit
definitely,
up.
I think we did 6 days of filming for that one.
Still
Originally,
pretty quick.
Yeah, that's quick as shit.
yeah, originally we'd planned to do it in like 4, and then
Yeah.
we'd realised we'd kind of bit off more than we could chew, so we did the 6 days, but we got it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was red hot. It was so warm, and I was in like obviously my full costume, and it was red hot, and I was just like, "Ugh."
Jesus
No
Christ.
boobs, please. We're British. Richard's got this thing right where he's obviously shot me before modelling, so he's seen it. He's seen my boobs,
Hmm.
but he's fucking mortified every time he sees them. So it's great. So if he ever pisses me off and he's like not doing something or something, I'll just go, Richard, and I'll threaten him. And if I'll do it, I'll be like, "What?"
God damn it.
I chased
man.
him
See,
down all the way naked, just but laugh.
Oh man, see, that's one of those things. Don't threaten
That's
me
the
with a
type of
good
shit
time.
you need to film. I mean, I would,
Yeah,
I
no
would
shit. Don't threaten me
He's
with a good
like,
time.
love to see his reaction. No, no, stay away.
He's like,
Yeah,
woman,
no.
put them away, put them away.
The fuck.
And I'm like, Rick, what's up with it?
Aw,
What's the problem?
it sounds
It's funny.
sweet. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's
Yeah.
fucking great, honest.
Yeah.
We have
Poor
so
Rich.
much fun.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I do find it funny, Richard. It's great.
Find it
My
funny, too.
favourite one is when I chased him down all the way naked. Claire loved that one. She was in absolute stitches because he was fucking sprinting, bless him.
Jesus Christ. Running away.
Yeah, he's mortified. I think it's because
Mhm.
I don't know, actually,
Mhm.
because he's scared of boobs.
Richard, are you scared of
Hmm.
boobs? She's calling
I-
you out now, man.
I doubt it.
He's scared of Joe Exotic's boobs.
Maybe it's
That's
more of
That's
paternal
why. It's
thing.
because he can't get that image out of his
Yeah.
head. So
a
Yeah, because when
thinks-
I'm chasing him, I don't look like this.
yeah.
I'm dressed like Joe Exotic with
oh,
boobs.
I'm running the
And
fuck
he's like,
away
no.
too. Yeah, I'm
May-
running away too. I'm getting in the
Maybe
car
it'd be
and
more
driving
like
away.
having your daughter chasing you down the hallway naked. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
We
just
don't
like,
behave
oh,
this way.
Right.
sorry. Like when you accidentally walk into the toilet. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That really
whoopsie.
awkward.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry about
It's
that.
so awkward, that, isn't it? Do you not think that is the most fucking awkward
Okay,
shit ever?
first of all,
Yeah.
it is. And it is because and I say that because of one reason, because when I was 11 years old, we went trick-or-treating. We went to Pizza Hut before we went trick-or-treating. And I had to, and I was like, my stomach started getting all gurgly and shit. So I'm like, all right,
Oh,
we
no.
got to take a break here. So mom and dad are like, okay, we'll go to the Exxon. Awesome. So I go in there. Remember, I'm 11 years old. I was like, hey, sir, I got to use the bathroom. You know, gave me the key and I walked around the building. Now, where they were, the bathrooms were on the other side of the building. My parents were like in the middle of the parking lot and the bathrooms were over here. So I go in the bathroom. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I can't poop in a gas station toilet. I can't do it. But I'm like, either that or we're going to have to stop trick or treating. I'm like, man, we just fucking started. We've only been doing this for like 15 minutes. So I'm sitting there. Now, I locked the fucking door and I know it. I know I locked the door. This motherfucker opens the door, pulls his pants down in front of me, turns around and proceeds to almost sit on me had I not put my feet out and stopped his fat ass. So now I don't use public bathrooms anymore because of that fucking reason.
That is that. Now that's worse than I ever imagined.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Like that dude.
That is brutal.
Yeah, like I'm like the
You should
dude
make
almost
that into a
took a
fucking
shit
movie.
on me. Like the dude's gonna take a shit on me. He doesn't
That
even know I'm here.
I just feel like we need to make that into a movie, like
No, the fuck we
a
don't.
fucking horror,
No,
where
that's it'll be a horror short. It was fucking terrible.
you're just
It
there
was-
on your reading your fucking leaflet, and you look up, and there's just an arsehole.
Dude, I mean, I was like,
It's
Jesus.
just
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
towards you.
Psycho. It's like Psycho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
God damn it. Yeah, it was. So now I'm mortified by
It's in black and
public
white.
bathrooms because one, I locked the fucking door, and I know damn well I locked the door. Two, this guy didn't even give a shit. He didn't even look at the thing that mortifies me is the guy didn't even turn around and look at the toilet before he pulled his fucking pants down. Like, damn, bro, I'm sitting right
Just
fucking
back it up.
here. Like,
Literally
you
open
open
the
the
door
door
and
and
back
turn
it up.
around and sit down. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? Nobody just.
I am
mute
going
my
to try
mic.
that now. I am going to try that because I want to know what that feels like to just not know.
It is.
See, this is why I would like for Lauren, because I would video me trying to back into a toilet to just.
It is one of
to
the
do
most
it without
miserable
seeing.
fucking things you can ever see, especially when it's a dude. Like, it's one thing if you were backing up trying to sit on someone's fucking lap. This fat fuck, like 220 pounds, 11-year-old kid. I'm like, okay. So obviously, I didn't take a shit because of that. So we went home.
So not only did he ruin your shit, but he ruined your fucking trick or treating as well.
Halloween
What a prick!
canceled. I was like, now I can think about Tootsie Rolls. Thank you, you fat.
Oh man, that is bad. That is bad.
It's terrible. It's like, man,
No,
mortified.
I didn't need
Mortification.
counselling after that, to be honest, because that is bullshit.
Needless to say, I didn't talk to my parents for the rest of the fucking night because I wasn't telling anybody about that situation.
I'd be sat rocking.
Oh, I went right to bed and like cried. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Got to see some dude's ass cheeks.
God damn it.
So yeah,
You know, the worst part is I've heard this story before. I should not be laughing
and
this hard.
I'm just like I'm listening. I'm just like watching your reaction. I'm like, dude, you know
Okay,
this.
I muted my
story.
mic. I'm fucking crying over here. This
I know you are. Claire called you out on
ridiculous.
it. Says you're in tears. I'm like, you've heard the fucking story before. You've heard it. You know it.
It's bad. That is bad. That's fucking bad.
Yeah. So, what the fuck did you say, Richard? I once had
What's
toilet
Mr.
time in
Bear?
an abandoned building, and Lauren almost fell over it.
No, I'm not even kidding, right? That was not even fucking human. I thought has a dinosaur just come out and fucking done that? Like shit. I'm not
God
even
damn.
no. like I expected a fucking scream or a noise to come from that. It was like a monster shit. The
It's like
girl,
Jurassic Park. That is one big pile of
it
shit.
fucking were. Like I was looking around to see what in the fucking dinosaur have done that, and then Richard just there stood right proud. It was like a fucking doorstopper, like an actual log, like that. It was fucked.
When
And
you can't close the door because there's too much shit, there's a problem.
when you're just trying to shut down, you're like, what's that getting it fucking way? And there's like something like that, this brown fucking fat thing. And Richard just stood really proud of himself.
Jesus
Like,
Christ. I'll never look at burritos the same way now. Like, fuck.
mate,
Damn
it was just, I just looked at him and I was like, is it all right down there? Because that just not look fucking nice. Like,
Right.
you don't look like that. We're just one of them where it's like a relief.
Do you need to go to
Oh.
hospital?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, literally. I was like, you've got to be either fucking concerned or impressed that you've just got that out your ass.
Well, I'm scared at that to wonder how he wiped his ass, because if it was that bad and he was in an abandoned building, what the fuck did you do?
I don't even want to think about that part, to be honest. I never did.
Clearly, he lost a pair of socks that day.
I wondered why it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking unreal, to be honest. Like that will forever stick with me. I reckon that will probably be one of my last thoughts on my deathbed.
Damn.
Because it was just.
I hope my story is
not-
Clint's. Oh, we
Maybe.
carry toilet rolls?
Maybe.
No fucking way. Get the fuck. No, you don't. Do you? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Well,
If you go on Urbex shit.
It would be recommended, I would
Yes.
think. Yeah.
Yep.
So if
And
you're
there it is.
experienced, you probably would.
Yeah,
Two
everybody's
rolls.
always got toilet roll.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was-
I'm lactose intolerant. Richard's the king shitter, and Claire just has to put up with us and fucking sits there and cries with tissue. So it's just one
Jesus
of them.
Christ. I can imagine all three of you doing all this at the same time. Claire's
Yeah,
crying.
Claire just sits
you're-
like
Yeah. Richard's shitting. And yeah,
I'm
this
just
is
there like yeah.
yeah.
It's just yeah. Well, I'm complimenting him on his shit while I'm shitting, while Claire's crying at the situation. I'm like, how
All
did you get
conversations
that?
turn to shit. They all do. It doesn't matter. They always
They
turn
do.
to shit.
They do.
It always turns to shit with me. You
Yeah.
can't avoid it.
Mhm.
Nope. Same here.
It's a
No.
theme with us. We usually talk about it at some point, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, one of our
Even the
episodes was
dinosaur
like a
conversation last night, you know,
big pile of shit.
Ryan brought up prehysteria, you know, with the like basically
that little kid.
lapdog sized dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't want one of those. It's like, you have no idea. It's like, is it going to shit in the corner? Is it going to piss on things? I mean, what does a dinosaur do? I have no
Did
idea.
you say that?
I
You
did.
said that? Good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
no point though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
What's
there-
it going to
well,
bring to your life? It's not
Yeah.
going to come up to you for a
He meant to say
fucking cat.
shit, but he could do a shit and let Claire and Lauren use it as a bench. Jesus fucking Christ.
That was a fucking bench what you laid. Like, it literally were. A public fucking bench. It was just unreal.
God.
Like,
If you could play cards on it, then yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive as fuck.
I
love it.
could have bet, I just can't even deal. Like, squatters might even think it's a fucking bed opportunity. Like, it would just.
they're
huge.
they're definitely
Yeah.
making like a bed out of that.
I thought
It's
maybe
just how he
footstool.
was so
but
proud of
bench,
it.
That's impressive.
Dude, if his shit is as big as a bench, they're making a bed. I mean, dude, at that point, it's like Play-Doh. You can make it out of
That should be a
whatever you
movie.
want.
That's a fucking horror movie right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Yeah, that's a horror movie.
Man,
Well, actually,
seeing
they're
that
killer
was horrifying.
poop. They have killer poop. Somebody's coming out with it.
Well, there's a
Richard
second one
can
coming
pick it
out.
out and then it comes to life.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's there's a
Yeah.
second one, which makes me wonder they actually made a first one and it was somewhat successful and I make a sequel. Okay.
I like that, you know. That works. See,
Mhm.
I have this thing where I could make loads of short films, but they'd all be really fucked up.
I don't have a problem with
I did-
that.
Like, we made one the other day in his heads on the scenario of my old best mate used to fancy me, and it was secret in love with me for years, and he'd never told me for like 10 years, and then he told me, and I don't know why I made this scenario up, but they were like this short movie where we were going to do black and white of him crying And then in the teardrops, just a montage of all of us memories, like me and him laughing together in slow mo and all this shit. And like it ended up in where like just turning fucking daft and being a serial killer because of it. But it was just random shit. Do you know what I mean? And it's really funny. Or like, well, I don't know. I just play out scenarios sometimes as well.
See, that's legit though. That's that's a good idea. Someone's gonna steal this shit now that we're live. That's gonna come out in the movie.
We can have it for free because I'll always make something better.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, they tell you they like you, and then you play out the scenarios, and then I'd like a little comedy bit at the end where you just go, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's real like jokes on you, dickhead.
or just kidding. JK.
Yeah.
And then a credits roll. Yeah.
Literally. I love that shit. I like to be more funny, mate. And just make little weird things.
Oh yeah, Smoots. The fuck.
Smoots, yeah. That's Adam, my mate, who were in love with me. We laugh about it now all the time. It's like I don't know. Me and him will just like make jokes about it. It's funny.
That's fucking great. I can only imagine the conversation you guys have.
But years and years ago, I actually friend zoned him in like 0.1 second, bless him. But we've got over it now. So it's funny, we just laugh about it.
I mean, what else are you going to do if you don't laugh about it? Somebody's just going to be really pissed off.
Exactly. I'm like, do you know what, right? I can't blame you for loving me because I'm a sick sod. But we're just best friends. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah. So me and
I
Clint
saw him like a brother, and obviously he didn't the same, which made me want to spew a little bit. But it's fine. We moved.
Yeah.
I told him that.
Don told me how much he loved me, and I let him down easy, and we're still friends. So I mean, it's
exactly.
That's what you think.
Yeah. It's fine.
That shit gets awkward. That's why we don't That's why we don't share hotel rooms anymore when we go to conventions.
Yeah,
it's just not the same.
I get that. Did like the first couple of days just feel really fucking awkward when it were raw?
Yeah. Exactly.
Same.
So
and we lived together as well at that point, which made it even worse.
Fuck that noise.
That'll make it a little
weird.
worse.
Yeah, that's weird. That's an awkward fucking breakfast.
Talk about adding tension to a weird situation. It's like,
hey, it would be cool. You could hear a floorboard creak. It was great.
Oh, right. Then you just hear sobbing. Like, God
like, so do you come here often? That kind of small talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was fucking beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Exactly, Mrs. Bakes. We all love a smoke. I actually went camping with him last night with my son because he's like, obviously I see him as a brother and he's always been in my son's life because the way we met is his now stepdad used to be with my mum.
Okay.
But shit happened and it ended up that way. So we're more like family. So he's been in my son's life like a long, long time.
Yeah.
So like we all went camping last night and stuff. And it was fun. It was fun. We had his hammocks out. We had fires, went fishing.
Did you poop in the woods?
Yeah, Leon, literally my son. Don't know what we're up with him, but every time I turn around, he's doing a nature poo. Like he was just buzzing with it. He actually tricked Adam. He went, Adam, come down here. Look where I found. Adam walked all the way down. Leon was like, look. Showed him his shit. I was just breathing. I was like, you actually just fell for that. I did walk at least like 3 minutes as well. Fantastic.
How old is he?
At 6.
6.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I know. I would just stood there going, that's my boy.
That's fucking
What
great.
a guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny. It really is. We're just in talks at the minute with someone that Claire's doing films with for Leon to have a part in a movie because he really wants to be a zombie. He did a little audition last night.
Yeah.
And they said that he could be really good in a serious role as well because he's quite good. Damn. And I said to him, I said, do you really want to do this? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I'll have to put makeup on you and make you look like a zombie. And he's like, I'm ready. Let's do this. So hopefully he'll have his first little bit as well in the movie.
Yeah, maybe he'll like it.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
He loves stuff like that, and that's
He's gonna
thanks to
he's gonna
Claire.
get that itch, and he'll be in all kinds of shit. That's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it could be
Exactly.
a rising star. I'm excited.
It needs to have one with Claire, because Claire was the one that really got him into all this horror kind of stuff.
Huh?
Because he loves like Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know
Oh,
if you
there
know
you
who
go.
they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, so he loves all that kind of style stuff. He's not like a pussy.
Cool.
It's cool.
That's awesome. That's great.
That's great.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
sit with Claire all the time and watch stuff like that, and he loves it.
Yeah.
And they've both got an obsession with plushies.
Yeah.
Claire's obsession with plushies is worse than Leon's.
Oh, hey. I don't have an obsession with those, but I have them around my house all over the place. So I have a 4-year-old at home, so it's like there's plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, loads.
Nothing
Love
wrong
it.
with those.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
So
no, it's great.
I completely understand if there's adults out there who still need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
To be
doubt
fair,
about it.
Claire, I met Claire feel bad about hers because she tends to cut them up, and I said, look, that one had feelings, all right. That one were on the shelf thinking, yes, I'm finally getting pics. I'm finally going to my new home. And then Claire Bacon stood there with a fucking knife and all these weird tools going and fucking cutting it up. So I make her feel bad. I say, that poor thing, right, thought he had a bloody nice home to go to, and now he's been dissected by you. And then Richard will come in and be like,
say Richard comes in.
He does. He comes in and he's like, yeah, exactly, Claire. Why are you doing that? Claire will be like, oh, stop it. You're making me feel bad.
Oh my god! I just want to be a fly on the wall when half these conversations go down. I would.
I tell you what, like, living with them two was possibly the best time of my life.
Yeah.
I lived with them for like 2 years, I think it were, and every night were just fucking hilarious.
Well, whenever they're on camera and we talk to them, that's exactly how it goes. It is pretty fucking hilarious.
Like I say, that was my life for like 2 years. It was just brilliant. I had Richard's aggressive clicky dancing that he does. I had Mrs. Bacon's cooking and baking and fucking dancing, and a special playlist which I can tell you what song comes after what, because she loves that playlist, and it was just good. I loved it. I'd go back to doing that any day, and doing his makeup together and just talking shit and winding Richard up.
It seems like it doesn't take very. It seems like it doesn't take very much to get him rolling.
Honest, it's so funny as well. We're such wind-up merchants. It's great.
What did I get? I got another message in here in a minute. Oh boy! Apparently whenever that comes through.
Exactly, Richard. She just bloody kills them.
Huh. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay.
What?
Dick Suck Massive Playlist.
Oh, is that the name of it? That's the name of the playlist?
That is the playlist.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking awesome.
But yeah,
I might need to hear this playlist.
Yeah, I love to see what's
usually
going on.
Consists of Fleetwood Mac, Prince, Rod Stewart, Cardi B, Maroon 5. Probably if it were updated now, would have Dice 9 Kills in it for Claire.
Oh, there you go.
There's just a lot of mixture of things.
I can't complain about much of that. That's awesome.
Fuck no, I can't either. That's good shit.
Oh, no. Yeah. Good fucking songs. Like
heavy 80s there.
Damn right.
Yeah, absolutely love stuff like that, which is a good job, really.
Well,
me and Claire absolutely hammer it.
Dolly.
Oh my god, I love Rod Stewart. Yeah, Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Take it.
Tina Turner. How can I forget?
Oh,
I did Tina Turner on karaoke at an engagement party.
That's cool.
I thought it was Tina Turner, and I just didn't. The voice didn't match the performance. Because I went ham on it. I was doing all this and that.
Did you look like you were doing the whole movements and all?
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't know anybody there, which were just like, why would I do that? I was clearly really pissed and like
Hey,
mad. I
I
looked
used to
back the next
fucking
day and I was just
yeah.
like, oh my God.
Oh boy! Apparently, we're just gonna get all kinds. She
It's
has
the video. I used to
Fuck, man.
love doing karaoke. Karaoke
You know,
was
it's
something
really
I
fun, isn't it?
yeah, it's fun as shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you ever have any kind of self doubt, doing karaoke will make that go away real fucking quick.
Yeah.
That's for
Okay.
goddamn
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. It's like
Um,
you don't want to be the person up there who like just fucking gets embarrassed halfway through and just walks off.
Just
Like,
walks
don't do
off,
that.
right?
It's like
Yeah.
go all in. Just do it.
Yep.
Get it out
Yeah.
there.
I've
I've got
watched people
people
do that.
looking at me and thinking, what the fuck is she doing? But if
Mhm.
they're not looking at me like that, I'm not doing it enough. Like,
Right, right.
I want
Right.
people to be dead eyeing me in corner and being like, oh my God, like tapping the mates, going, have you seen what she's doing? Like, I
Yep.
want to be fucking going for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
And
with
then
Clint.
I'll keep going for it more while you're watching.
Keep your ass on that fucking stage. Do not bail out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fuck
Don't look
it.
like
Do you
a
know what I
punk
mean?
bitch.
Mhm.
I know
agree.
I'm shit and I'm embracing I'm shit and I'm just doing it because I fucking want to do it. So let me be Tina Turner and fuck off.
Boom. See?
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
And
you
then I
go.
just go for it and offend them more. It's like
Yeah, well,
modelling
that's the
though.
thing. Yeah, there you go. Offend them more. Fucking right.
Yeah. It's like modelling. If I go do it in a busy place, people look at me and like as if say, what's she fucking doing here? But that feeds my ego, so I just be even more extra. So they're like, there's always some Karen just stood there being like,
That's
oh, cover
irritating
your
because
ass.
I can't even imagine somebody saying that about your modeling. That would that's hard to believe, but somehow
I
I'm
mean,
sure there is.
I've got at the minute, I've got a few people who've got an issue with it. Like, I can't say too much because obviously it pays the bills.
Right.
Mhm.
But certain people have issues with what I do outside of work, and it pisses me off. Reason is because people take modelling at face value, and all they ever see is, oh my God, look, it's someone in a lingerie set or someone in a bikini. But like, one, you're okay doing that when you go abroad, sitting around a pool with someone taking a picture of you. You're fine with that. That's completely normal. And
Mhm.
two, you can't take somebody's confidence at face value because you don't know what that person's had to fucking go through or do to get to where they are now.
Yep.
Like they may have absolutely hated themselves 6 years ago and now they're doing something they never thought they'd be able to do. So it's like think before you judge people straight away.
Yep. The
It
problem with
really
that
is.
too is that it takes a lifetime to get that self confidence up. It takes one time to ruin it.
Exactly. It takes that one bad thing to just knock it and then everyone's like, no, I'm not gonna do that no more. It's like, do you know what? If you got no nice to say,
Don't
fucking
fucking
keep
say
it to
it.
yourself.
Yeah.
No one wants to
Shut your
hear it.
face.
Say it to someone else that you know.
Yeah.
Just fuck off with it. But yeah, like people need to stop taking things like that and sexualizing it because it pisses me off. Like it's fine to have bikini pictures in shopping centres, but like I'm not allowed to have it on my Facebook because it offends people. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like grow up.
That's the thing. Yeah.
It is. There's a lot of it at the minute, and I think that's another thing that's pissing me off. Like the thing around women's body and like social media and not being able to post certain things. I'm in the naughty corner all the time at the minute.
Apparently Claire is too, but she keeps getting out of it.
Yeah, I know. I love that about her. She'll not fucking stop until she gets out of it. But yeah, it's just really shitty. Like I don't see what the problem is. Like they put it down as like sexualizing it. And it's not, it's art. Just because somebody can't see that it's art, it's fucking it just pisses me off, you know.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing, the downfall about it, because you can't there's not really a platform anymore as such that's
Oh,
guaranteed to be safe enough.
that's why you're doing what you're doing now with your whole safe house for modeling. That's why you're doing that. So that way this shit doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. It is.
Yeah, definitely.
Mrs.
Well,
Bakes, I love
we-
you too, you sexy sod.
We need to see this dick on your leg.
Oh, yeah, you do actually, don't you? Right, let me get my shorts. Bear with me 1 minute.
Take your time.
I'm going to be back with the dick on my leg.
She had to make sure she said that. It's like, I have to make sure that
It's a funny video. I should have sent it to you.
You should have.
Yeah. I meant to, and I forgot. But
No, I just don't want to keep her on here all night because we're getting ready to hit an hour and a half.
Yeah. We got to let her go. It's getting late over there, but
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was the commentary on it. It's just the funny way she said it. She's like, "Oh, I'll get my dick out." She's like, "So stick to the end of the video, and then I'll treat you to my penis." And
see, yes,
I laughed my ass off.
That's the
I'm
shit.
like,
That's what you need to send me because I would have lost my
sure
mind.
as shit, I watched the end of the video and I see it's a tattoo on her leg, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" That's funny.
That is funny. Damn.
Oh, wait a minute.
So,
I got a video here. I need to send it.
I'm back.
Okay.
And now I need to try and get my dick out. 1 sec. So, I feel like you're going to get disappointed over my penis, but I feel like you guys would understand. So,
Hey,
it's not too big. Don't laugh at it because you'll make me feel self-conscious.
Penises are all shapes and sizes. They're all beautiful.
I don't know if you can.
Yep.
Can you see it?
I see it.
It's a little dick. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
She said, "Oh no."
Yeah.
I dropped my dick.
Yeah.
Wait, we're going upside down.
It's okay.
At this point.
Yeah.
How do I look upside down?
Yeah. It's a beautiful penis. You should not feel ashamed of that. Yeah.
It is a good penis. Thank you. I'm quite proud of it. But Claire's penis is better, which is depressing. Oh, now my camera's gone on one.
Apparently, there's no one as funny as Lauren. I'm pretty. I probably think I have to agree with that.
Hang on a second. Oh, I say it. Do you know I'm like Granny Barnsley at this point when my phone's upside down? I'm trying to resolve the situation.
She's like waving her phone. She's like Jedi mind trick. She's like, go.
How do you get these bloody phones to work?
Go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking sick. Right, we've done it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I didn't know if you wanted to have a look at that or not, Don, but Richard sent us a video and I didn't know if I forwarded it to you. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuckity fuck?
Oh God. I don't like it when someone starts with that because it scares me. Because when someone
it's fucking
says,
awesome.
What the fuckity fuck? Okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have an epileptic seizure if I watch that.
What this makes me think, what the fuck could this be?
Clint's I got 3 videos going at the same time. Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, okay.
Claire sent me one. Rich sent me one. God damn.
Oh, was it the same one? Did I forward the same one?
Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta get because
these videos will go on forever. They've got so much footage of me.
Oh, I'm sure. Rich
it's just not cool.
Let me see, because I gotta do it now. Gotta do it.
Oh.
How the fuck do I get the audio thing? Is this what you did last night, Clint?
I couldn't figure it out.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see if
that's why I said I need Don here because he knows how this shit works.
I don't know how to do it either.
Why is she doing this to me?
Oh no! So we got. Fuck.
Oh, that's
got this one.
Oh, that must be karaoke.
Yeah,
that's a different occasion though. That one's when I was on a night out, so that one's not the engagement do. That's
can
just
you hear that at all?
No.
No, in my head I can.
Hold on. I gotta figure out how
you
to
don't really want to hear it, to be honest. It's not the best.
I don't believe it.
It might break your sound completely.
I think when I pick it, I think I have to.
Wouldn't it be amazing if it was like the most spot on Tina Turner impression you ever heard?
Got her now, Clint.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but that one's not my Tina one. Mrs. Bix. This one's Womack.
I love the hair.
Dear God. We need to find the other one.
Dude, you sound really good.
No, we need to find the other one.
I have the other one.
What the
This you mean this one?
No, not definitely not.
Look at this shit.
Definitely not.
This is fucking
Fucking
amazing.
Starship.
Fucking right. Oh my god, that is fucking great, dude. Are you kidding
No,
me?
it's
That's Richard's fault. He sent that one, so just so you know.
That's
Claire
fucking
Bacon.
amazing.
Claire Bacon, send the one of Proud Mary from the engagement do if you've got that one, because that's the one that I were referring to. Because it's just embarrassingly funny. I don't even know if she's still in here, bless her.
She's here.
She might be spewing.
Here's a YouTube one.
Oh god, that's probably the tribute. Oh,
damn.
Where I do Jack Black tribute.
What did you sing?
I just did a whole fucking performance, to be honest. It was just on the spot, but my mate managed to video it.
Jack Black tribute?
Jack Black tribute.
I know that song.
Yes. I just randomly started doing it in an abandoned building. And now it's on my YouTube.
Great. It's fucking awesome.
It's pretty fucking funny, to be honest.
All right. I got this shit right there in case they send me another one. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. Yes, of course. You're the best. Of course, you're the best.
You are. Mrs. Bakes is the best. But no, I'll definitely get the engagement one to you because it's fucking funny how my voice just doesn't match the performance. Like, I'm literally so hammered on that. I look back the next day thinking, why? Why did you do that? That's embarrassing.
Fuck it. You only live one
I've got
time,
my mate's fucking nan up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, I've been through that. I've been through being drunk enough to think I could do a song that I couldn't.
Well, I love when like they show like on shit like cartoons where they got like a whole fucking like crowd around them and they're rocking face and then it shows what they're really doing. That's how I can imagine myself in karaoke. Like I'd be completely fucked. I'd be done.
I love it. I think it's great, mate. Like I'm aware that it's not the best situation when I'm doing it, but I fucking love it. It's so fun. It's just so fun.
Right.
I go
Clint,
for it a bit too much.
Would you rock with Clint? Would you say you can? Would you say you can belt?
My go-to
Boston,
karaoke songs? No, I do Rebel Yell, Billy Idol.
Rebel Yell, Billy Idol.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fucking if I put my mind to it, I can get it a go, but I can kill anything. I can kill anything.
That's true.
Badly.
That's very true. I think.
In fact, I think Billy Idol's Rebel Yell is probably the reason why I'm married. So
I love that.
Well,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's well cute.
Boats, Hose, and Bando.
Boats, Hose. Oh shit! Yeah, that's my YouTube channel.
That's got some wicked ass music.
Yeah, I think it's like that's the video where Tribute's on, I think. But I think it's like
that's wicked as shit.
I need to start doing that. I stopped doing my YouTube channel, as you can see. There's a lot of footage that
what the fuck?
Basically, I lost a lot of my footage. I lost a lot of my footage went because I dropped my phone in the river, so I lost it all.
Oh shit.
All the fucking awesome places. So I kind of sulking and I was like, right, I'm not doing this no more. And then switched it up a bit to like modeling and then stopped. And now I think it's more time because obviously I work full time as well as modeling, as well as having a kid, as well as doing all these little side ventures. Mm-hmm. So like I need to stick to doing it again, I think, because I had fun doing it. It's nice to look back at all your memories and watch them.
Oh yeah, guarantee it. I mean,
and especially when you embarrass yourself like this, like it's fucking there. Do you know what I mean? It's a quicker way.
Just laugh it off.
Yeah, just sit there and be like, yeah, that's me. making a dick out of myself. To be fair, I'm quite. If we can get Jack Black to like acknowledge it, because we tried and he didn't. I thought it was quite rude, and I love Jack Black.
No.
So
What the fuck's the matter with that guy?
I'm sure we can we can figure something out. I mean, the one dude sings Kickapoo, and he's doing like a duet.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Literally, Kickapoo is such a good song. I always do it in bath for full effect, so I can smack fucking water everywhere when it goes for it. You've got to do it.
Apparently, your bestie is not doing too well now. Yeah, she's Rich just gave us an update on that. She said ew. So yeah, so we don't want to keep you on here too long, since we're already at an hour. We just broke an hour and 40 minutes.
We're just having a great time talking to you.
Yeah, I mean,
we totally ran out of questions, but I mean,
yeah, I lost track of time. I was like, fuck, like just having a good time talking. That's what matters.
Yeah.
We don't write, canned questions or anything like that. We shoot from the hip. We don't plan that shit out.
It's just the way you do it, isn't it? Just talk shit for hours and you get to know someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. We don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to do the same 10 questions that everybody asks. Well, how did you do this? Like, we'll ask like the basics, but then it's like all bets are off.
Yeah. But the idea is just to get someone talking. It's like we want an organic conversation. And it's like once they start talking, that's when all the great stuff comes out. So I mean, and those are the best
exactly what the
conversations.
fuck happened here, as usual.
Yeah.
So
honest plot twist. So is the case. Surprised anything had happened, to be honest, but we'll save that for next time.
Absolutely. Yeah, there'll be a part 2.
We'd love to have you back.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. There'll be a part
plot
2.
Twist.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got this.
Plot twist sequel.
Yeah, that's the one.
Exactly.
Well, you've absolutely been amazing. Thank you so much.
You guys are.
This was worth the delay.
Honest, thank you for being patient. I had to be dramatic and die twice. Not once, twice, obviously.
But you got reincarnated as something. So incredible.
As a fucking legend. That's what I'm reincarnated as.
Exactly.
But no, it's been absolutely sick. I love it. It's been right fun talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And if you ever want to talk shit again, you know where I am.
Oh, absolutely. Well, enjoy your tea, Granny. And
enjoy your tea, Granny. Clint, you want to sign her off? Let her have the floor, and she can tell everybody where the fuck she is.
Oh yes, we need to plug your social media. So I mean, where can everybody find you?
So you can find me over at Know the Unknown 1 on Instagram. Lauren Annetts on Facebook. There's Know the Unknown 1 YouTube. I think there's a Twitter, which I don't know. Know the Unknown 9. And that's pretty much it. Mainly I'm on my Instagram. So yeah, find me there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You sexy sods.
Yep. We'll post a link.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Honest, thank you. And yeah, just send me the link for this as well so I can share the shit out of it, because everyone needs to see it. Because you guys are awesome.
Yeah, indeed they do. Thank you very much.
You are amazing. Thank you, love. Have a good one.
It's all right. Thank you very much, guys.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo. Hell yes, brother.
That was great.